halftime.
From our studios in New York, I'm Mike Greenberg, Stephen A. Smith, Jalen Rose. The Mavericks at home and up 7 in a game they need at halftime. That was exactly the scenario that we had in our earlier game tonight. The Sixers were up 7 at the half in a game that they needed, Stephen A., that saw the return of Joel Embiid, and he was gutsy, but it was Tyrese Maxey in the second half.
Oh, he was absolutely explosive in the second half. He had like 21 points in the second half. He was attacking the basket with vigor. He was making perimeter shots. He was getting the ball to Danny Green. Obviously, you had a hot hand from 3, and Joel Embiid was the distraction they needed him to be, the decoy that they needed him to be to offset whatever Miami wanted to do, and that's why the Sixers won Game 3.
And what other things did he bring tonight? Clearly, he didn't have a huge offensive game, but the impact maybe on the defensive end. What else did it
And
mean?
plus the sacrifice when you come back at this point of the season, you're dealing with a thumb injury, dealing with an eye injury, coming off a concussion. Terrific defense against Bam Adebayo, who struggled from the floor. Seemed to really, every time Joel Embiid was physical with him, was flailing and flopping a lot offensively, giving him that anchor down low, opening up jump shots for Maxey and Danny Green, who were 12 or 15 from.
Well, I don't give a damn what Joel Embiid was doing. You Bam Adebayo, you got to do more than that. He's too gifted, too skilled, too versatile to be neutralized to the degree that he was. Jimmy Butler was really the only dude that showed up offensively for the Miami Heat in Game 3. That's why they lost. They better be a hell of a lot better in Game 4. Otherwise, this series is going to be.
And they're going to need points from Tucker and Lowry going forward.
Yes.
Lucas got 16 at the break. We'll talk about this game in just a moment. You're watching the NBA. Mavericks are up 7 here. Chris Paul, uncharacteristically, 7 turnovers in that first game.
Yeah, a few of those passes have been very, very lazy, uncharacteristically so. I think you'll see a much better Chris Paul in the second half because we call him the point guard. He has not looked like that in the first half at all, and that's got a lot to do with why Phoenix is at a deficit.
And Luka's become the most dominant, versatile scoring guard we have in this league. He can do it in the post, can do it in the paint, can do it from 3, can also make the teammates around him better, plus get rebounds. He's being guarded by Mikal Bridges and throwing him to the ground like a rag doll.
I'm also seeing Dallas up their defensive intensity. Yes. They've been contesting every shot. Jason Kidd has been on them to be more active defensively. Guess what? You're not going to outscore this team. You got to shut some cats down. Can't have them out there doing what they want to do. And everything Phoenix has been doing outside of threes from the left corner has been difficult for them. I've been watching that. That's what we're going to see whether or not that continues in the second half.
All right. So again, the Sixers made a series of it earlier tonight. We'll see if the Mavs can do the same in the second half. It's Chris Paul's 37th birthday. Hasn't been a great night for him so far. The second half is next on ESPN.
I keep him turnover.
I'm okay. I feel pretty good. Can you sort of take us through what the last 6 days has kind of been like for you? It was a struggle. Really because of the concussion and dealing with a bunch of symptoms. But I'm glad he went away, and I'm glad that I'm back.
When did they clear, and when did you know you were going to be able to play?
They cleared me yesterday, and today obviously it was about still feeling, seeing how I feel, especially after walking out yesterday. And so it was really about, just seeing the reaction and if there was going to be any sort of reaction or if I was going to have any sort of, still symptoms from the concussion, but it was fun.
How much of a grind was it for you to get through the minutes tonight? It felt like you had a lot of energy early, and then you kind of were trying to catch your wind as the game went on.
I didn't think I had a lot of energy, honestly. I was really trying to, really get through it. And kind of you just use my presence out there as a decoy. And then really, I feel like, what, I pride myself on is really defensively. And I feel like that's where, my presence is really felt on the defensive end. So that's really one of the main reasons why, playing, I thought, I could have a huge impact.
How hard was it to watch the first 2 games?
It was very annoying, just watching. Obviously we didn't make shots, but we also made a lot of mistakes, whether it was offensive rebounding or, turnover. That big fella, Bam was, he was dominating, and I was really, pissed off, watching another big man go, play well against my team. But, he's unfortunate, can't take it back. So now we just got to focus on this game.
Your teammates were talking out here about how much your presence means to them being out here. How much, when you're going through the struggle of the last week, the responsibility maybe you feel to your team and your teammates?
I mean, it's not really about them. Obviously, I think my main goal is because I really want to win, and I feel like we have a big chance to win it all. Obviously, we gotta stay healthy, and we all gotta play well at the same time. We all gotta be damn near perfect. To me, that's what I signed up for, and whatever is gonna take me to win, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Would you think you would have felt like you let your team down if you were able to give it a go tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Down 2-0, I had to do really everything possible to be out there, no matter really how much I was feeling. I'm just glad that we got the win.
How difficult is it to play in the mask, and maybe how did it feel similarly to when you had to wear one a couple years ago?
Well, I airball a wide open shot, so that's the answer to that question. But it's whatever. It's just the circumstances. 4 years ago, I really complained about it. It's a little different this year because of I don't have to wear goggles. Those were really annoying. Whether it was the reflection of the lights was still bothering me. But this time around, it's still a big adjustment. But like I said, really it starts on defense, and on defense, I don't really need to, see everything. Obviously on offense, you need to really be able to see to try to knock down shots, but it's fun.
Joe, was there ever a point you thought you might not play in this series?
No, I mean, when it happened, obviously we after we figured out what really happened, I didn't think about it. I just thought about, what, I was going to do to make sure that I was back at any point in that series, whether it was game 1 or game 2 or game 3 or game 4. I was just doing really whatever, possible, whatever that's possible to try to come back.
Did the deficit play into, did that change at all? I mean, if you guys had been up 2-0 versus down 0-2, did that play into it?
I mean, if it would have been 2-0, up 2-0, I'm not sure. Obviously, that gives me more time to, get back to myself. But, these fractures, they're not going to heal for a couple of weeks. So it's really not going to change anything in my life if I played, now or in game 4. So I think it's about doing whatever is possible to, protect it as much as possible.
You mentioned your presence on defense. Beyond, obviously, Bam having not as much success today, what did you guys do beyond you just being out there that was so successful at shutting them down?
I mean, just being to the ball even more, not let easy catches, and obviously just being aggressive on the main scorers, which are Tyler. I thought we did a better job on them. Obviously, Jimmy got gone, and it's my fault. I had a couple times where I wasn't protecting the rim, so definitely got to do a better job on them. But the main scorers were just more aggressive, and whether it was trapping the ball or try to get the ball out of their hands, and try to make everybody else beat us.
What made you pick Stringer Bell? What made you pick Stringer Bell to tweet out?
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I've said in the past, everything I do on Twitter is just for fun. So I thought what he said in that moment was cool, and I'm just having fun with it.
Are you guys back up?
We're down 2-1, so we got a long way to go. Like I said, Twitter has nothing to do with basketball. It's just me, my personality, just having fun. Based on it doesn't matter the circumstances, good or bad. I'm always gonna try to have fun. We're not back up. That's not even close. We're down 2-1. we gotta, we can't go down 3-1. So we really need this game on Sunday.
Joel, did you think the elbow was intentional, and did you and Pascal have a talk afterwards?
I don't know, but I don't think it was intentional. That's my guy. Obviously, he's unfortunate. I don't think he meant to do it. But I was more irritated by the perception of when that happened by really the fans. And I've always thought they had great fans, but it kind of changed my mind about their fans up there. Whether it was throughout the series, the F chants and all that stuff. That's cool. It never gets to me anyways. But I think they got mad because I did the airplane celebration. But it's been going on in a few arenas, these days where, the fans, they just feel like it's okay to just say F somebody.